So guys, today I'm gonna be telling you guys the story, my first school bus ride, and this is actually a funny story, so keep watching. So it started off, and I'm gonna let you guys know this before. I always, every single time, I always had my parents pick me up and drive me there. But sometimes it was hard for them. But I appreciate my parents for doing this until now. So what happened is, this is my first year at this new school because we moved up a school, and there are buses, like almost every other school in the world. So there are buses. Let me get this guy first. Alright. So there are buses, right? And on those buses there are people. So I happen to know one of the person on my bus, and they're a pretty close friend of mine. And this actually is kind of funny. This gets fun. Oh, jeez. So the reason why this got so funny is because they play a part later. But basically, so, I rode the bus for the first time. This is what the story's about. Okay, so guys, so school's over. The last period was over. And one of my teachers, I really appreciate it. They helped me get out the door, go in the right direction. But I had to ask two teachers because I really wanted to be sure. I don't really know why, but that's just the type of person I am. So I asked two teachers, and jeez. And both teachers pointed me in the same direction, and it was the right direction. I went up to the front of the bus, but the doors weren't open. I was just kind of sitting there. And it was kind of funny because I tried so hard and stuff. And I thought I missed the bus at first because the doors weren't open. They were just closed, and me and my friend were standing there, and that's when I realized, it's not just me that missed everything, or that missed my bus, but he just didn't open the doors yet. Which, how am I supposed to know that? I'll tell you, I'm not. I'm gonna go for red. So yeah, I didn't know that. I don't think I was supposed to because it was my first time. I can't really blame myself for that. Later in the day, when he opened the doors, it's like within 5 minutes, but it was raining, and keep in mind that for later. Oh jeez, wow. Oh, what the? Why is my thing exploded? But yeah, it was raining, and that was a pretty long wait because of that. But, it's fine. It was just 5-minute wait. Got soaked. Not soaked, because I was under a couple trees, luckily. But, yeah, that happened. But basically, after that happened, I went on the bus. I found a seat next to my friend, and we talked for a little bit, and then I put my AirPods in, and I was out. I was in my own world at that point. So once I got in my own world, I kind of just sat there, and there were a couple kids in the back, and they were being kids, I guess, and they were actually teenagers, I guess I would call them, but they were acting their age. So, what else are you supposed to expect? But the bus driver all of a sudden just turned around and yelled, I can turn this bus around and go back to blank, which the blank is the school. Oh. He said, I can turn this bus around and go to the school. I was like, oh gosh, please no. So yeah, he said that, and all that stuff happened. And, well. So he said he's gonna turn around and go back to the school, and that was kind of okay. I just it'll only be an extra 15 minutes, not that bad. But then we got to the first stop. So I was told that there were a couple stops to get there. So I got off I was told that our stop was the second one by, the close friend, which I'm not blaming this on them, but I was told that it was the second one, the second stop. So, the first stop, I waited, and then the second stop happened, and I just, so the two people got off on the first stop. That's like, it's a normal number. Nothing wrong with that. But that's not where I'm laughing, because the second stop came. And, it used to be, this bus used to stop at a different place. Well, at least I was told that. Let me get this guy first. Okay. So, yeah, I was told that the bus has stopped at a different place in the past. So, I was like, okay. So, I thought this bus stop, and this bus stop was in between, where I was supposed to get off. See, this is where you kind of hear. That was in between where I was supposed to get off and where other people got off, or where the bus stop used to stop. So it's kind of like no man's land. The stop used to be at no man's land, but now it's actually somewhere with some purpose. So then once I got to that stop, which I thought was our stop, and I was like, this is kind of far, but it's whatever. I got in that stop, and there was, and my friend, they were sitting next to me. They were like, so I got off, and keep in mind, it was like pouring. It was really bad. But yeah, and I got off, and guess what? That wasn't even my stop. So, but I knew where I was. Like, I knew the general area. So I walked home in the pouring rain, and my mom luckily called me. I answered. She came and picked me up. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Mom. But yeah, that was my first time riding the bus. It was kind of funny, honestly. It's an experience. And, oh yeah, and when I was walking home, my friend was like, "That's gonna be a long, wet walk home." I was just sitting there with my AirPods in, just watching my phone, and I was just like, yeah, that is. But whatever, it's fine. And now I told the story, and now I want to win this game. So yeah, that is what happened my first time riding the school bus. It's kind of, I think it's kind of funny. Red team has been eliminated. Well, that's good. He was the person I was scared of. Yellow team just found the void. Okay, that's a pretty big defense. Okay, so yeah, that was my first time riding the school bus. Now it's time to get the win. Are you serious? Okay, let's see what he has. Oh, are you serious? Okay. On the bed. Now it's just time to win it. So yeah, guys, that is the story of my first school bus ride. Guys, look, man said nice hacks, bro. You guys literally saw that. So yeah, guys, that's how my first school bus ride went. This was kind of funny. It was a nice experience. Now I know to get off on the second stop and not be pouring. And it was kind of funny. It was a funny experience. I'm still wet right now because I just came home and filmed this. Yeah, I should probably change, take a shower. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, helps the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.